Hey, it's Random 101, and today I have another Japanese manga haul. This time around, it's volumes 1 to 27 from Blue Exorcist, also known as Ao no Exorcist. Okay, so here's volume 1 with the main character Rin on the cover. He is super fun. On the back, you have the same thing, and you also have a full view of the illustration from the dust jacket as a color page. And on the back, you also have a nice little design here with, I guess, miscellaneous items that are relevant to the characters in the volume or just the volume itself. Volume 2 with Yukio on the cover. He is actually the twin brother of Rin, so it's pretty fun to have a battle shonen manga with a twin character duo. It really adds a lot of flavor to the story. All right, as you can see here, the slight differences. And here's the stuff on the back. Okay, volume 3 with the very cute Shiemi. This is so colorful. Look at this. And on the back, I really like the design for the covers in general. And volume 4 with the very playful and just super fun Mephisto on the cover. I really enjoy his character. I mean, just look at his design. Next up we have Best Boy, at least for me. Ryuji on the cover. I love his style, his personality, and he is just a super kind character if you actually get to know him, despite his delinquent vibe. I have to say, like, the cast of characters in Blue Exorcist, at first I didn't know how I felt about everyone, or I wasn't sure if I felt fully invested in all of the side characters that were introduced, but as the series goes on, you definitely just really get to appreciate and learn more about the characters, and you see their growth with a lot of the arcs that kind of really go in depth about the backstories of the characters, and I really just became very attached to the characters quite quickly. This guy is named Renzo. He's quite mysterious. Volume 7. All right. Volume 8 with Kuro in the spotlight and the main character, Rin. You know, I feel like Blue Exorcist was a series that really exploded in popularity back in the 2010s, the early 2010s more specifically, thanks to the anime. But since it's a monthly manga, the hype kind of just died out. But I will say, like, this manga is absolutely excellent. It's phenomenal. Even if there isn't as much discussion about the series nowadays, I would say don't sleep on it because you may just discover a new favorite if you actually just give it a try. I mean, to be honest, it took me forever to actually get to read the series because it has quite a few volumes, but it was very much worth it. Oh, by the way, her name is Shura, and she is super awesome. Volume 10. The villains in this are quite interesting and fun, and the villain organization just kind of took me by surprise. I'm not going to mention who it is due to spoilers, but it's just such a fun idea to make them the villains in the series. You'll know what I mean if you check the series out, I guess. Volume 11. A nice big sword. Okay, we have the eyebrow girl, also known as Izumo. All right. Volume 13, where you can see the villain organization, I guess. Volume 14 with the gang assembling. Oh, this is wholesome. In the context of the arc, this is a really cute addition. Something that I really appreciate about the Blue Exorcist manga is, I guess, just the general way how these story arcs play out. It's actually kind of surprising sometimes. You go into an arc and it actually lasts for a pretty long time, but by the end of it, it all makes sense because you get to not only get to know a lot of the characters way better, you see their backstories, you see the growth of the characters, you also get to see how the characters within the story get more attached to one another. Also, you as the reader will get more attached to everyone in the process, and I just find that really fascinating. When you finish one of these story arcs in the series, it really feels like, wow, that was an adventure. Like, we went through something. And when I say we, I mean the characters themselves and you as the reader. Looking really cool with his new style. Volume 19. Volume 20. That's a pretty cool difference. Volume 21 with Red Unleashing, I guess. Volume 22. Volume 23 looking very epic. Some pretty big revelations happen around this point in the story. This is a thick volume, look at this. All right. And this is a pretty big difference. In the context of the story, it all makes sense. Volume 26 with this really cool just close-up shot. I like this parallel thing going on here with the color page. And here, you guessed it. All right, I will very briefly talk about the story. I'm not going to get into any details since it's for the best if you just experience things on your own. The story basically starts off with Rin discovering that he isn't your average, regular teenage boy. He is actually the son of Satan himself, and due to this, he has some very strong supernatural powers. Now yes, Yukio is also the son of Satan, but he did not inherit any of the powers. Rin very quickly needs to learn how to use his very destructive powers, and he kind of just joins an exorcist school or an exorcist academy. It's called the True Cross Academy. It has this really cool, crazy, multi-layered design. It really reminds me of the setting from Soul Eater, I guess, and in general, this manga is very similar in a lot of ways to Soul Eater, but it has a very different vibe. If you are someone that enjoys dark, urban fantasy battle shonen manga like Kemono Jihen, Jujutsu Kaisen, or Chainsaw Man, for example, then you should definitely give this a try. All right. Also, if you like a manga that is filled with mysteries and big plot revelations, then you can definitely give this a try. The setting is really cool. It's really just massive in many ways, and you get to see the world through the eyes of exorcists. The series also has really, really good monster designs. Alright, I guess I'll stop here. I highly recommend the Blue Exorcist manga, and thanks for watching. Bye.